guys, and welcome back to another UCO Fantasy video. I know you love this video, so I'm here making another one. I'm first going to go through my team, how it did in Matchday 5, and then I'm going to showcase to you my first wildcard draft without a lot of information about players, with some general outskirts to see how the team is going to fit in, because I don't have an unlimited budget. I have to fit into something and I will have to make way to some players. So we're going to see who is going to be the top priority and how we're going to resolve it. Here I have the match days 6, 7 and 8 open, so I will be going through them, and I have a fixture difficulty rating open, so I know which teams to target. Now, without further ado, let's run you through my team for Matchday 5. I think I did pretty well, apart from Emre Can not playing at all, but there it would have been 3 points more, which is not bad. And the captain decision of Mo Salah, he finished on 3 points. Gittens would have been, or Schlotterbeck to be fair, the better day to captain. On the first day, I missed a lot by captaining Rafinha, going for Wirtz, Haaland, Grimaldo, Kim. It would have been even way better. But yeah, it is what it is, a blank of the captain, and still I made it alright. 105 points. The defense once again is the standout performing part here. Kim and Grimaldo 18 points both. Gregorio a clean sheet finally for his last game of my team. He during the group stage, let's be real, they may improve more and more, and he might be my keeper after that. But for now, I think the Gregorio played his last game for the team. Schlotterbeck a clean sheet, Kunde a clean sheet, all in all a perfect performance in midfield. 19 points for Wirtz, 8 for Gittens, 12 for Haaland. Good in attack, and the 3-pointers came from Rafi and Salah, my 2 captains. So yeah, the worst performers of my team were my captains and Emre Can, who didn't start at all. All in all, a pretty solid play. And looking at the leagues, you probably guess by the title or the thumbnail, I'm in the top 3k basically. 3101st in the world, and I'm only 16th in my mini league, so that means the mini league is going hella strong. I'm 16th in Bulgaria as well, so the mini league and Bulgaria are equal currently. We'll see how the season will end for me, but for now I'm living my life here, and I'm pretty happy to be part of the elite rankings so far this season. 1,250,000 plus managers, and I'm in the top 3k. Yeah, I think I'm doing pretty significantly, and I want to increase my rank and continue doing so. So let's go and dive and see how my team is going to start looking for match day 6. I'm not going to activate yet the wildcard. Why I shouldn't activate it? No price rises, no nothing. So yeah, I honestly don't care if I activate it now or not. But yeah, I'll be real with you. So looking at, let's go at matches. It will be easier to discuss. So from this team, I think several players are leaving. First of all, Haaland against Juve. I know that City need wins, but currently they are not in a great place. Gittens, Can, Schlotterbeck, they're all leaving. Gregorio, Karneski is leaving. Kunde is leaving. And I think that's the lineup for now. I'll give you a little bit of a secret. Harry Kane is injured and he will be missing the Champions League game. It's almost confirmed that he's 2 weeks out, so he will be leaving the squad. And the final guy leaving the squad will probably be Gyökeres, as Sporting currently are not in an amazing place and they're not doing really good at all. So yeah, I think that he will make way. There is a bit if Wirtz should stay, but with the performances he has been having, he's been performing well, but he played against weaker oppositions. To be fair, in Matchday 8 I would want him, but in the other 2 games, Inter and Atletico are probably top 5 best defensive teams in the world currently, so I'm a little bit hesitant on Wirtz. I will think about it, but let's say he leaves. Even though Inter are good defensively, they're not that amazing offensively. They are good defensively, not amazing offensively. So I think I'll be keeping Grimaldo because he has been playing amazingly well, and 2 defenders from defender from Bayer Leverkusen is never a bad option. Wirtz here is going to be a big decision. Should I go for him or should I not? But with the way that he has been playing and everything being revolving around him, I think he is a big consideration moving forward. Rafi remains as they face Borussia, Benfica and Atalanta. I know it's not the easy opposition, but against Bayern Munich he got his biggest score, so I think that he can deliver in every game, and I want to have one Barcelona player as they have been one of the better sides of Europe so far. But yeah, looking at the next week, Salah, Reinders, Rafi, Kim, Grimaldo, those are the guys that are going to stay for certain. Kane was going to be in that list as well, but now with that injury, I'm going to take him out and I'm going to probably move in for him later on during the season. Gyökeres is a big if because he faces Bruges and Leipzig, and facing those teams, I think he has a high potential of scoring, but Sporting have not been playing well. I need to see at least one or two more games from them and then to decide on Gyökeres. So for now, let's activate the wildcard. Let's activate it because, let's be real, I'm not keeping it for that. So yeah, the wildcard has been activated, and now let's go and see how we're going to proceed forward with the team. In order to start building it on clean, I showed you the players that I'm most probably keeping in, but for now I'm selling everyone and I'm starting in a clean slate. I'm going to go through the fixture difficulty rating and I'm going to pick players that I'm going to rely on, especially for Matchday 6, because Matchday 7 is in January, and that would mean that we'll have a lot of things happening, like you have 7 Prem games until the next match day in Champions League, so those are a lot of fixtures, so we need to focus first match day 6 and have a brief view of match day 7, but our main focus will be for sure match day 6 and then some briefly to match day 7 and 8. With keepers it's not going to be like that because I want to pick a goalkeeper for day 1 and for day 2 for each match day, so they can interchange. On match day 8 every game is in the same day, so realistically we will need 11 players only. Looking at the match day 6 fixtures and starting with AC Milan, yep, Reinders is coming back into the squad because he just scored 2 goals in Serie A. He has been playing amazingly well. He faces Crvena Zvezda, then is Girona, then is Dinamo Zagreb, and that would mean that he is in a pretty good place. Considering their defenders, I would say that Theo Hernandez is going to make the squad because he's that good. If we look at my Nan, he is expensive as well, and I prefer to go for Hernandez as he is most probably going to be on pens, and even though he hasn't kept a clean sheet yet, I think against Zvezda is a good chance for him to start doing so. And what the hell? Oh no, I'll have my full team, right? Playing the wild card, selling everyone. Sorry about that, guys, but yeah, Reinders will stay for now, and we will be adding immediately Theo Hernandez back into the lineup. So yeah, Hernandez is going to be our first defender into the team. Looking at Arsenal, they face Monaco. Monaco have been good, but then they face Dinamo Zagreb. That would mean that they have 2 okayish fixtures. They're at home. Arsenal have been solid. I don't know if Gabriel is going to be fit or not, but we'll have 2 weeks of Prem football to see if that's the case. So yeah, I think I will be adding Gabriel into the lineup. 5.5, it's a steal, guys. He scored against Sporting and he has been delivering every game week so far. Here I want to make ways for Saka, but if that's going to be the case, I don't know. But for now, I'm going to include him into the lineup. Too good of a fixture run, 2 home games, who says no? Then moving into Aston Villa, they face Leipzig, then they face Monaco, and then they face Celtic. It doesn't scream hard fixtures. Let's open the table and let's see where are Leipzig. I think they're at the bottom, yep, with 0 points, and Villa will need victories. Then they face Monaco. Monaco is not that easy of an opponent. Monaco are top 8. So yeah, considering Leipzig and Monaco away from home, I will be not considering them for now. Moving after that for Atalanta players, Real Madrid and Barcelona, not for me. Sturm Graz, yeah, it's okay, but no way. Then you have Atletico Madrid facing Bratislava, Leverkusen and Salzburg. This is a little bit of an iffy situation. I'll skip it for now. Let's put the right players in and then we will return. I want to have players that I mentioned already, like Grimaldo, who is going to be back into the frame, and Rafi, who are just amazing players regarding of the fixture and regarding of the possibilities. I think I will need those players into my lineup. Am I missing someone? No. not yet. Moving into Barcelona, I mentioned Rafi. He's going to be the only guy, 2 away fixtures, but he is that good, and I think he can remain into the squad. Bayer Leverkusen, I'm not going to go for Wirtz, guys. This guy is amazing, but those 2 fixtures are not ideal, and I think that moving for a player from Bayern Munich is going to be detrimental. The issue here is, should I target someone from their attack, or should I just get a defender? Coded, and then for Matchday 7 and 8 just make ways for Harry Kane if he's fit. Probably that's going to happen, so Kim is moving into the frame, meaning that I would have enough space for a player like Griezmann to cover for Matchday 6 facing Bratislava, and then replacing him swiftly for Harry Kane for how much more? Not that much. Kane is going for 10.7, so that's 1.6 that I have to keep in the bank. That's not the end of the world, so that might be a strategy, going for Griezmann and then switching to Harry Kane when he's back fit against Feyenoord and Bratislava. I think that's a good solution to go for. Benfica, I'm not a fan of the fixtures. Bologna facing Benfica, Dortmund and Sporting doesn't scream clean sheets. Brest is PSV, Shakhtar and Real Madrid, but Brest, I have not been too impressed with their single players performing. Celtic is an interesting option. They face Dinamo Zagreb and Young Boys, and here I want to make a movement for the first goalkeeper that I'm going to be having in my lineup, and that's Kasper Schmeichel. I know that he has conceded some serious goals, but he plays on day 1 in the first game, so we know he starts, and he can be easily rotated with a Matchday 2 keeper. Matchday 6, day 2 keeper, and then in 7 and then in 8 just bench him and don't have issues with it. The same can be said with 4, the cheap enabler that Kuhn has been. Yeah, against Bruges he blanked, but he has been seriously involved in a lot of situations, so I'm going to bringing him in order to first have a cheap enabler and then not to think about Matchday 8 as they face Aston Villa, and I will be benching him. The same with Schmeichel, you need some players that you need to adapt that way and not to have to think about so much rotation. Bruges, I'm not a fan of. Zvezda, no. Zagreb, no. Dortmund, maybe in Matchday 8 I can return a defender, we'll see, but for now it's a no-go. Feyenoord is an interesting team, but they face Sparta Praga, which is okay fixture. Then it's Bayern Munich and Lille, not for my liking. Girona faces Liverpool, Milan and Arsenal, nope. Inter Milan, Leverkusen, then Sparta Praga and Monaco, for now no. Juve, Man City, Bruges, Benfica, maybe in Matchday 7 I can return to their players, for now no. Leipzig, Villa, Leipzig are on a void. Lille is an interesting team. Sturm Graz, Liverpool and Feyenoord. Sturm Graz have just won. Oh no, they lost. Oh no, they won, exactly. Who did they defeat? Girona, yeah, they defeated Girona. And they were having it alright, so Jonathan David is an option. Liverpool, yep, I'm adding Liverpool players. Let's not fool anyone. Virgil is joining here. He's as expensive as Trent. Yep, but Virgil is more nailed. That's our defense sorted. Am I missing someone? I don't know, but Salah is joining the frame as well. And now we have 23 million to finalize the 3 positions. It's going to be a cheap keeper. This lineup is moving very, very swiftly, if I have to say. So let's see someone for Matchday 2 with a good fixture. Benfica, Juve, Feyenoord, Stuttgart. Maybe Stuttgart's keeper. They play Young Boys and Bratislava, so on Matchday 7 Stuttgart plays Bratislava, and then it's Celtic versus Young Boys. Yep, the Stuttgart keeper is going to be my second keeper. Just cheap enablers, rotating. If I have the money, I will move swiftly, and then we will have to find our forwards. Griezmann is a 1 week punt, then I'm going to switch to Harry Kane probably after the winter, because there is a lot of time. But in defense, I think I'm pretty solid. I am swapping Barcelona into Dortmund defenders for Arsenal, Liverpool and Milan. I think I'm in a good position moving into the Stuttgart's defense. I know they've conceded a lot of goals, but I don't think that's going to happen again. It's Nubel at 4.5, a good keeper with Young Boys and so on Bratislava against him. It cannot get easier for him. It's Dynamo and Young Boys. So yep, my two keepers facing easy oppositions, if you have to say. And now I have 18 million for my forward lineup, and I need to leave some millions, so that's going to be a little bit tough. But let's see what we can do. Where were we? In Lille. So I might go for Jonathan David in order to save money. Liverpool, I got the players. Man City for now no. Monaco no. PSG no. PSV is an option. Brest and Crvena Zvezda. I can go for Luke de Jong and look as a cheap option. I'll be looking at forwards basically. Real Madrid, Salzburg no, Slovan no, Shakhtar no, Sporting no. Probably Gyökeres might be an option. Bruges and Leipzig is not the end of the world. Sturm Graz. So if we return Gyökeres, we can go for a 10.9 million. So we need to save 1.6. That would leave me with 9.1, and going into the forwards position, going to all teams and seeing what we have. Leva is a little bit more expensive than for my liking. Girassi no, Vinicius no. Alvarez might be a shout out. Decatele from Atalanta no. Vlahovic, Di Maria no. Taremi no, sadly. See these guys from Brest? Yep. But he scored in the first two, then he was not here, and he played only 59 minutes. Jonathan David is a real shout out, but only for a week once again, because after Stuttgart they face Liverpool, and I don't think I will need him. Kai Havertz is an option. I can sell Saka and fit in another one and just have a triple from Arsenal and then move forward. Leao is an option. Gakpo is an option. Dinamo Zagreb forward. He just won that game, right? Yeah, that's why he was here. He did not play a lot. Correa, no. So we'll have an issue with the forward line. Fantastic. Probably Gyökeres and David. If you can, guys, suggest some forwards, it's going to be very much appreciated, because instead of having clear options, it's now a little bit tough. Oli Watkins, I don't think he's in a good form. Morata, no. Schick, no. Luke de Jong is an option for sure. He hasn't scored yet, which is a little bit worrying, but he's playing 90 minutes almost every game, and he has been performing alrightish. When did he play? On day 1 or day 2? PSV day 1, so I can replace him. And then on Matchday 7 he plays again on day 1. So yeah, Luke de Jong can be an option. So going for Luke de Jong here. And we have 3.9, so I can go for 11.7 here. And that's basically 10.1 if I want Hurricane, so that's almost everyone. Barcelona against Dortmund, no. Hurricane will join here. But yeah, I'm a little bit lost with the forwards, guys. If you can point me into one's direction, it will be nice. I can go even cheaper and replace Kyun with some midfielder. For example, if I go here with Musiala, let's say Musiala is the option, then I have still 7.4. He's way too expensive for my liking, but yeah, no, Musiala we'll have to find, but for now Kyun is the option that's going to enable us to go higher. We can spend more in defense, but honestly, I don't know what to do with the rest of the forward line. Like, he faces Bruges and Salzburg, so he's that good of a forward. Even in Sweden he's scoring goals, so I think he can score here. And look, De Jong, sorry. Two-way fixtures not ideal, so Milan, I can go for a Milan forward, but they have not been scoring that much. Arsenal, I can go for Havertz and just forget about it. Atletico with 2 home fixtures, I'm already going there. Benfica faces Bologna and then Barcelona though. Celtic, I have players. Bruges, no way, I'm looking for home advantage. So Feyenoord, Sparta Praha, but then Bayern Munich. Not the biggest fan of when they play Bayern Munich on day 2, so yep, it's difficult to go there because I could have risked it. Young Boys, no. Shakhtar is having Munich though. Ooh, it might be away fixtures, guys. So yeah, for now I'm going to leave you with that. I think I've made several improvements here. I can go for more expensive goalkeepers with the budget I have, but I think that leaving that budget will enable me to jump on players after the international break, and not international break, but the winter break, which might be very important, because if I want Harry Kane, for example, and Griezmann is doing amazingly well, I can sell Gyökeres or Luke de Jong, and it will be ideal. So yeah, I think I will be doing it like that. I think it's a good first outline of my wildcard draft. Of course, we will make several more videos regarding it, so we will see it. We will see how it goes. But for now, guys, I think I will be leaving you here. Thank you for watching. If you are new around here, subscribe. Your presence is very important to me, and I want to grow my community, help a lot more players. I'm top 3k in the world, so I think I have been doing pretty well. Only 16th in my mini league, so the mini league is going hard. You can join it by clicking the link down in the description. If you find some things on that wildcard that you do not like, please share them down in the comment section. All of your feedback is very much appreciated. I always consider it, but I think I have a pretty good outline. Let's see what you're going to say. But for now, guys, I'm heading out. Bye.